All right, long story here. I'll try and condense it. Some people that my dad knew at a church had a relative that passed away. These people did not have anybody to handle the the things left behind by this person. So my dad volunteered to go grab the stuff because they wanted to give it to somebody. He needed some help. He called me. I go in there and it was like Disneyland. Like this lady was like 80 or 90 years old. She passed away. Everything was in immaculate condition. She had so much cool stuff. It was breaking my heart to see this stuff like no one cared about it. Like she had these dope photo albums and stuff that had like pictures of pilots from like the 1940s and 50s. I'm like, man, this stuff has to go to a museum somewhere. But the real goal was when I came across her albums, and she had this sick album collection, man, and it had so much stuff in there. I wanted to pillage all of it, but my pops was like, hey, man, back up. Have some respect for dead people. And I'm like, man, what this is respect. Like what I mean? It's like, dude, I wanted this lady's stuff because no one else appreciated it. I started getting into making beats and stuff, and I knew that she had like a gold mine of records. So anyway, he basically was like, whatever you can't take out of here with your own hands, you can't have. And she had probably like 4 crates worth of just records that were in pristine condition. And all I came out of there was like a handful. And one of the albums was this Arthur Lyman album. So I took that, recorded the whole thing, right from vinyl right into the computer, right off the stand. Went through and chopped stuff, and so this was one of the loops that I use off there. And so when you download the kit, it's in there, and this is what it sounds like. Just this is just one of them. So I use it for 2 times in 2 different Dr. Rex loop players, and so this is what it sounds like. And so I used it twice. And the reason being is one of them had I put a little bit of reverb on and I layered the other one. And again, I know I sound like a broken record, but I didn't know really what I was doing. I was just trying different things. I would layer stuff. I got away from layering my drums, started doing things like layering the sample. So this is the original sample, and then I layered it again and then put some reverb on it. So I would, just to see what would end up happening, what I would come up with. And so for the chorus, I rebuilt the chorus because I'm a fan of DJ Premier. I like choruses that are built out of other MCs saying stuff. So here is the different vocal snippets that I used to try and make the remix the chorus with. Bullet on my block. Bullet on my block. So that's Retha Man. Bullet on my block. Of course, I had just done the How High remix like a couple weeks prior to this one, and then I just took the Roots lyrics and just kind of pulled out some lyrics out of that I like to use to redo the chorus. Don't say no. Don't say no. Be out the tax. Stick up kids. They be out the tax. So anyway, that's pretty much all this track is. All this remix is I got the chorus uh, rebuilt here, so you see that here, and then I have the sample that I doubled up, and then the drums. Drums. This I think this was when I first started learning about um, using the redrum to connect the trigger, the gate out to another gate in to trigger a different sound. So here, there's a rim and then the kick, and I put the kick and the rim together just to try and give the kick a little bit more of a punch to it or something to have that little rim come through. I don't know. I was just trying stuff. So same thing with the snare, 2 different snares put together. So here's one, and then here's the other one. So you put them together, and that's what you end up with. So in here, I programmed it out. And so this is what the sounds I was using in there. There's one kind of kick, another kick, and then a snare. And I don't think I used any hats or anything really for this. I think I used a shaker a little bit somewhere. I'm not sure. So anyway, here's what the chops sound like. Then of course the chorus. Be out the tax, stick up kids. Be out the tax, stick up kids. Be out the tax, stick up kids. Be out the tax, and then the drums. So only that's that, man. You download the remix, download the kit. It's got all the Arthur Lyman stuff in there if you want to flip it, do something with it. ominousred@gmail.com, man.